So we left off with 1981, 82, 83, and 84. Now, what I said earlier was the 85 season cards don't really fit because the format changes. So I decided that I'm going to adapt my league and really have some fun with it and go way back into time. And instead of going forward, I'm actually going to go backwards. I'm going to go back to a card set that's similar to the 81 through 84 set and allows us to go back into time and bring in players gradually from the past to play with players from the present. And in doing that, the year is 1969. Strat-O-Matic reissued a set with E ratings. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 82, 83, 84, 69. And we'll bring in, of course, 2 players to replace the 8 that we're leaving. We saw the Reds earlier, the 81-84 set, and so for this Reds team, this is the 1969 Reds set. And as you can see, the ink is black, but I'm going to put a card right next to each other. You see the 69 set, that's 69 Pete Rose next to 81 Ken Griffey. 69 Pete Rose at 348. Here's 81 Ken Griffey. So you see that this card set fits in seamlessly. It has E ratings, stealing, bunting, baiting, and the exact same format of these cards, except that being, the ink is black instead of blue. It's the only difference. So we're going to integrate the 1969 card set with the 82, 83, 84 card set. Now going back to the list of Cincinnati players that I kept or moved on, we know that they are keeping Seaver and Griffey. They're keeping Seaver, Griffey, Concepcion, Soto, while letting George Foster and Mike Norris walk, and Ty Waller and Johnny Bench retire. Now, that was the old format where it was 4, 2, and 2, where you kept 4 and you waived 2 and you retired 2. But in the format I'm using here, since the present players are losing a year of their future, I'm going to change the future. I'm going to change the format slightly. I'm going to say that you only keep 3. You keep 3 instead of 4, waive 2, and you retire 3. And the reason you retire 3 is that you lost the 1985 season. 1985 season doesn't happen, so a lot of these players who continued baseball in 1985 won't see their season continue. So under this 3-2-3 format, you have a 3-2-3 format now. Which 3 guys are they going to keep? Well, Ty Waller, we know he's retired. But how about Johnny Bench? Well, of course he's coming back. It's back in 1969, so they're going to bring Bench back. Mike Norris, oh, he's done. George Foster, he's still waived. Mario Soto's a Red. Concepcion, he's still good in the 80s. Now Tom Seaver, 69 Mets, that was his year. So now you've got an extra guy from the 69 set to consider. And Ken Griffey's also good. So there's like 5 guys to consider now. So what the Reds can do in this situation is, well, they could deal Tom Seaver to the Mets, since he didn't, they could and get some value in trading Tom Seaver to the 69 to the Mets so that the Mets can bring back 69 Seaver. Well, the top guy off the board is right there. You're looking at him, Pete Rose. Now, he's currently on Philadelphia in 81. So what they could do is they could make a trade, just send Seaver to Philadelphia for Rose, and then boom, you can bring Pete Rose back. Tony Perez is another monster card. They could figure out a way of get him on the team. Lee May, monster year, but he's already on the team with his 82 card. Here's the bench card. Now, this bench card's 293 with 26 bombs. It's even better in 1970, though. So, the 69 set, we added extra players so that we could distribute the entire card set over 32 teams. So, in reality, what the Reds would do in this case is they would do some trades to get Pete Rose, probably Pete Rose to play right field, to take George Foster's spot in the outfield. They lost George Foster, so they'd probably put Pete Rose in right, move Griffey into left. It looks like probably these would be the 269 players that the 1981 World Championship Reds would add in an attempt to repeat. And that's a pretty good chance, along with Mario Soto, Ken Griffey. They probably have to fill out that starting rotation because they only have Joe Price. But their offense would be pretty good with Pete Rose and Tony Perez added to that 81 to 84 World Championship team.